Hi lovely people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you how to make tea set without sour water. So I have my pot on fire already and I'm adding some water, and then I'll cover and allow it to boil. Inside this bowl I have some corn flour. So this is corn flour, and here I have cassava flour. To make our porridge for the tea set, I'll be using the corn flour only. So we use only the corn flour to make the porridge. So I make the porridge by transferring some of the flour into a bowl, then I'll mix it with water, and then I'll add it to the boiling water. So that is how we make the porridge for the tea set. This is the consistency of the batter we'll be using for the tea set. So it's not too thick and it's not also too watery. When adding the batter to the hot water, we must stir continuously to make sure there are no lumps or there are minimal lumps. So we stir it continuously in this manner. Otherwise, there will be a lot of lumps in the porridge. This is the perfect consistency for the porridge, so we'll cover this and allow it to boil. Then we can go ahead and stir our tea set. While waiting for the porridge to get ready, I'll go ahead and add the cassava flour to the remaining corn flour. And with dry hands, I'll mix them in this manner to make sure they are evenly mixed. So the quantity of cassava flour you add to the corn flour is dependent on you. If you want a more starchy tea set, then you can add more of the cassava flour. But if you don't want your tea set to be too starchy, you can add small of the cassava flour. As we can see, our porridge has been boiling for some time now. I'll fetch some of the porridge and set aside. Then later I'll pour it back. I'll be pouring the flour gradually into the porridge while stirring at the same time, so we must be careful at this stage, if not there will be a lot of lumps in the tea set. I'll do this gradually until I'm sure the flour I've added is enough for the tea set. So it depends on how thick or light you want your tea set to be. Whenever I add the cassava flour or the kokonte, I want it a bit thicker. So I'll let this be a bit thick, but if you want yours very light, then you can add less of the flour. If you have watched to this point, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, comment and subscribe. And I would like to know in the comment section if this is how you prepare your tea set. It is now time for me to pour the porridge that I set aside earlier back into the tea set. So I'll pour this back and mix gradually until everything is well mixed. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so grateful. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I do not take it for granted at all. Now our tea set is ready. For us to know the tea set is ready, you need to dip our fingers into it, and when it comes out clean, then you know the tea set is ready. We'll now go ahead and serve. You can then go ahead and enjoy your teasers with any soup you have. We enjoyed ours with some dry okra soup. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.